soon as we go live, that's the first thing that gets put up. What are you looking at?
Sorry. No, I'm just scrolling, waiting on the live to pop up on my feed, and then I see this Indonesian family dig up one of their relatives every 3 years to spend quality time with them.
Dig them up out of the
Yeah,
ground?
Out of the ground.
They're
They're
dead? Wow, that's insane.
And they're like placing them up. Oh my God, they're skeleton, and they're like painting
Oh, it's like
them.
that one rapper that they did the open casket, but they did a concert. You remember that?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
But no, this is the skeleton though. The skeleton.
Guys, let me tell you something. I only got 10 seconds. I don't know. Maybe I can tell it to you real quick. So this morning, I opened up my Instagram, and Barbie sent a group chat to me and Jared, and it was a picture of Tommy Lee. He had posted on his Instagram his penis, and she had literally slid in my DMs with a penis shot. Not cool. Let's get online. Hey, guys, good morning. We are on Facebook Live, so you can jump on the hot Facebook page, watch the show, comment, all that kind of stuff if you would like to do that, or you can check out our Ghosted right now. So here is where we're at. We talked to Claire, new relationship, like super new, right?
Yeah, they actually just had their first kiss, and then that's when she got ghosted afterwards.
She got ghosted 3 dates in. She thought he was really hot. She just wants to know, like, what happened. And, she said, I've been overthinking everything. You know what I mean? I just kind of want to know what I did wrong. Well, we have him on the phone. His name is Jess. She is listening as well, Jess. You said that the problem wasn't really anything physical between the two of you. It was just the fact that she was really hardcore when it came to one aspect of, I guess, protection. Go ahead.
Everywhere we went, she tried to make me wear a mask. After the first date, she brought extra masks on every date. And anytime we went outside or left the restaurant or anything, she tried to make me wear a mask.
I mean, COVID numbers are going up, and then there's this thing called monkeypox.
The mask ain't going to help you on the monkeypox, but wait, I'm sorry. So you're ghosting this girl because she wants you to wear a mask?
Yeah. Who wears a mask nowadays?
A lot of
It's
people.
like,
Oh my gosh.
no, COVID is
I'm
over.
so confused.
It's over. It's not that serious. We all wore a mask for a year and a half. It's like, why are we going to keep wearing them?
You may not want to wear a mask, but it doesn't really hurt to wear one. There's plenty of other diseases, as we all know, that are popping up out of nowhere, and plenty of people are still wearing masks. So you don't look like so out of place, and I don't know why you're worried about that.
Honestly, Claire, I think you look like an idiot with a mask on.
Oh
I
my God.
refuse to wear one, and I want to just live my life.
There's nothing wrong with wearing a mask. That you're still living your life. You're just being conscious of other people.
I see that this is very important to you. If it really is that important, you should find someone that wears a mask.
But it's 2022. I mean, like, people have been wearing a mask for a while now.
Yeah, it's not a big
Yeah.
deal.
It's a big deal for me. If you really want someone with a mask,
Really?
they're pretty easy to spot. There's only a few of them out there that do it because they're dumb.
Actually, they're not dumb at
Oh.
all. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
can't-
if you
can't.
don't want to wear a mask, why didn't you just tell her, no, I don't care to, but you can still wear a mask and continue to date? Like,
What-
it's okay to have difference in opinions.
Right.
Just be respectful.
I mean, if she stopped asking you to wear a mask and you go free-facing it, could you guys make it work then?
If we're in a restaurant, I'd like you to wear one when we're going in, and then we can take it off when we're eating. And I feel like when you're inside and you're in a close quarters, you should be wearing a mask.
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so you're just like, regardless, even if you didn't wear a mask, you don't want to be with her.
No, because she wants me to wear one.
What if she said no? You don't have to worry about wearing a mask.
Well, she's not going to. She's pretty adamant on me wanting to wear one.
Okay, let's just say we're make-believing here, man. She just wants to wear her mask. Could you be okay with that?
Well, then maybe in this hypothetical world of me not wearing a mask, then yes. But this is reality. She wants me to wear one. I'm not going to wear one. You know what? I'm not going to lie. It's pretty embarrassing to be walking around with someone that's wearing a mask when literally no one else is wearing a mask.
Well, I just want you to be safe, and I'm protecting myself, and I didn't realize that you felt this strongly about it, and you didn't really bring it up on our date. I guess you were just holding it all inside, but
Yeah, you shouldn't
whatever.
bottle that kind of stuff in. Listen, it's not like I really wear masks everywhere I go. I try to be a little bit more conscious, but at
Yeah.
the same time, because COVID numbers are going up, I mean, I wouldn't ghost some girl because she's walking around with a mask on. And if she told me to wear a mask, guess what? I'll do it. Do you not wear a condom either?
Oh, gosh.
Well, I'm keeping her safe by ghosting her.
Okay.
Ciao.
That's the protection from him. Again, it's at this point in the Facebook Lives, I've seen lots of comments. At this point, it's personal choice. This one guy in NYC, personal choice. You do whatever you want to. Renee in Knoxville said, hey, listen, wear a mask in a hospital, but I don't need to wear a mask anywhere else. That's cool. But would you ghost someone over it?
I wouldn't ghost anyone over it unless they were just completely ignorant about the whole situation and were just like doing the most. But I think it's something else, honestly. I think that's just an excuse.
I don't think so. Listen to how passionate the man was. I mean, like he was so angry. Like, that was over the top.
Exactly. Kokithia said it's all fun and games until you get COVID pox. Woo! Cha!
866-639-4689. Feel free. Your thoughts whenever it comes to this. Would this be a problem for you? You know what I mean? Give us a call. Share your thoughts again. 866-639-4689.
Yes, Terrence. Hella childish.
Yo, especially he was starting to get like a little ridiculous to me. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name's Melanie. I'm calling from Houston.
Hey, good morning. Go ahead.
So I'm calling about the ghosted situation. I'm an ICU nurse, and I've worked through COVID. It is definitely a personal choice, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. The mask that everybody wears out in town and all the things, that mask will not protect you from COVID. It absolutely will not.
Right. I think the only one that they actually found even helps a little bit is the N95 ones, right?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for somebody that's that passionate about wearing a mask, I just don't understand where she's coming from on that, because I'm a healthcare professional. I have worked through it. That mask won't protect you from COVID. It won't protect you from monkeypox either. Washing your hands is the absolute most important thing you can do to protect you from anything.
And not using the dryers. Use a paper towel because the dryers spew out
Oh, yeah.
germs.
I hate it when a bathroom has those the
gosh.
Dyson dryers.
Did you see the TikToks on that where the
Yes,
guy did the
disgusting.
study?
Yes.
It's so gross.
Yeah. Thank you for your call.
Oh, yeah. They are disgusting.
Thank you very much. I agree. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jenna from Piedmont.
Good morning. Go ahead. What are your thoughts on this real quick?
That girl she just missed a bullet. That guy sounds so off, for real. And then you said the COVID numbers are going up, and you're right, they are. It's not over. He sounds so stupid and uneducated. She got away with a big bullet.
Boom. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for your call. Good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Stand by. Ooh, man, there's a lot of people that are passionate about this whole thing. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Dustin, and I'm from Knoxville.
What up, Dustin? Go ahead, man.
We've talked a couple times. So I wouldn't necessarily ghost someone over wearing a mask. I wouldn't ghost anyone for wearing a mask. I would bring up the conversation for someone not wanting to wear a mask, and probably wouldn't ghost them, but I would let them know that they're dumb, that science is real, and this dude is an idiot, and I kind of hope he catches COVID.
Well, and chances are, like with how things are, everybody's caught it. If not, you probably will at some point. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you have the people that run around, I didn't catch COVID, probably don't comprehend antibodies and science, and I'm sure that if you were a fly in their science class in high school, I'm sure they either got a F or a D, maybe a C.
Okay, there you go.
I noticed that if America was given a science test, they'd probably fail it.
Absolutely.
Right?
They would.
Yeah. Some people in
Totally
this
agree.
studio would have a hard time with geography.
I'm good at science,
Oh,
though.
yeah, for sure.
Thank you for your call. Thanks for listening.
Hey, we buy them books, we send them to school, and they eat the covers off the books.
Oh, jeez. Thank you. Oh, boy. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I'm calling from South Carolina.
Hey, Victoria. Good morning. Go ahead.
I pretty much think he just went over the top. To be honest with you, he could have been more mature and told her, like, well, hey, I don't wear a mask. It's okay if you wear one. I don't really understand why he ghosted her for, just because she was more serious about wearing a mask. I still wear masks myself. I don't really mind. I wear them because I got small children, so I try to be cautious as possible because she is right. You really don't know what people got out here anymore.
Yeah. Well, and on
Right.
the other end of that, are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So say you were dating someone new and you started talking to some guy and he's like, "Hey, listen, do you really need to wear the mask? I don't wear a mask." Would you ghost him or would you like have a talk with him and try to work things out or what?
No, I would talk to him. I'd be like, okay, I understand that you don't wear masks, but I'm still going to continue to wear mine because I just want to be safe. It's cool if you don't want to be safe, but I want to be safe. If you don't want to be with me, cool. We don't have to continue to talk anymore.
Boom. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks for your
you.
call. Whew.
Did she
All
say
right.
mascus?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
I kept
I
hearing that.
can't.
I didn't want to correct her. Interesting. Let's get into the comments this morning.
So why did she kiss him if that was so important to her? And other stuff too. She worried about COVID but slobbed on his knob. Okay.
Oof, like corn on the cob.
Check in with me. And
Do your
job.
job. Yeah, I don't know. So what are your thoughts overall? Would you ghost someone over wearing a mask or even not wearing a mask? Whichever side you're on, maybe you are one of those people who's, got the mask thing going on. Gotta love protection of the maskers. Let me get these calls edited.
The mascus. It was driving me insane. I was like, am I like hearing something or
I kept hearing. I think it was after the second one. I was just like,
it's so cringe.
it's not cringe.
Yes, it is for
Is
me.
it?
That is cringe.
Let's see.
There's certain words that just woo.
What's another word that? Well, be careful if you're on our lives because sometimes you can get banned for anything. But what's a word that is cringe to you?
That's
Moist.
like moist is one. Okay, so I don't care about moist. But I saw where everybody was going in on what's the little girl's name? Oh gosh, I just had it. It's Jojo Siwa.
Oh
They're
yeah,
going-
lesbian.
Yeah, she doesn't like the word lesbian.
Right.
And people are like going in on her about that. Mine's, yes. Mine's is that one kind of bothers me too. I say it to be funny sometimes, but yes, it does bother me. Me and mine's.
Me and mine's moist. See, there you go. Nyla says moist. Anybody
Moist.
else have a specific word that you're like every time I hear it?
Straight from Mascus. Mascus
Uh,
is definitely fine. People that don't know science are the ones wearing mask or mascus.
All right, so here's the question. Yes, sirree. Sis and queen.
Sis and queen. It is ran out. Yazerski? What? Who says that?
I don't know, but now I'm going to start saying it. Yes, sir, ski. I'll take care of him if he shows up in my COVID unit. Oof, just
Goober
then.
used to be mine. I used to hate it when people said that. I'd be like, what is a goober?
Yeah.
That was a Bull and Springs thing, and I never understood. I was like, what are you talking about? Goober. What the hell is that?
Honey. You don't like honey? Hey, honey. What's up, honey? No, do not.
Don't use your skr.
Yeah.
Yazersker.
Rick. I can't even read that. Bae. I hate that word. Hey, baby.
Hey, any word Jade Gilstrap says.
What's up, Natasha? Good morning. Justin says moist. We're talking about the words that you cannot stand.
Cringe.
Cringe words.
Can't stand cool beans.
Doesn't
I was
like
just
it.
thinking
Say
that.
that.
I say that a lot.
What? Really?
Cool beans.
Oh,
My girlfriend doesn't like the word crusty.
Crusty.
interesting.
Hmm.
Barbie will say that. I've heard you say that.
Crusty.
Oh, my eyes are crusty.
Crusty, dusty.
Yep.
Sometimes tantalizing rubs me the wrong way.
There's Amy, are you in Knoxville? Because one of my favorite bars that I used to go to there was Cool Beans. It was like they had 2 pool tables. I don't even know if it's still there anymore.
Yes, grown straight men saying yes. Yes, that is definitely. can't
You know what?
stand
I'm right with you, Jacqueline. Every
Any
time my
cat-
mom says it, I'm cringe.
Any catchphrase from Flanders on The Simpsons?
Oh my gosh. Righty Dilioski. I was literally on the phone with my mom the other day, and I'm talking about trying to go and see her, and she's like, COVID numbers are crazy here, and you want to come here to Japan? You're crazy. If you got a master's degree, you know not to come here. Literally said that to me.
I could care less when it's couldn't care less.
Double negatives. I do catch double negatives.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, I will say that I hate
You're French?
those.
Well, welcome to the Twitch show. Very cool.
Where? Oh,
Are you in France or are you French living in America? Ax. Instead of ask.
Oh,
Let me ask you
yes.
a question.
Oh, that bothers me.
Let me ask you a question.
Ooh.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
I used to hate it as a kid when they probably thought I was being extra, but in union, people would ask me, how old you is? I'm like, what?
Ah.
I'd be like, excuse me, how old you is? I said, how old am I? Like, I would correct them.
I got the passport figured out, Jackie, but I do not have my
I
visa.
specifically said-
The visa is awful. He does live in France. What part of France do you live in? That's awesome that you're watching us over there in France. Yeah, so I haven't
Period.
got my visa. I have to get some kind of weird, I can't even pronounce the word. I forgot how to say it. But there's some kind of form that I have to get mailed from Japan here. And so I'm waiting for it. And then as soon as it comes in, I'm going to drive to Atlanta to the Japanese embassy, give it to them, and then hope and pray that they can get me my visa before I leave out on the 31st of this month.
The bomb used to be said a lot. Yeah. Thebomb.com.
Thebomb.com. Yeah, that's a cringe one for me. Let's see what's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Ghosted.
It's giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say that. I do say that.
Question. When it comes down to moving in with someone,
Like a lover?
anyone,
Oh.
roommate, lover, husband, sometimes people don't live together. They don't want to live in
Until-
sin,
Yeah.
right? Until they get
Live in
married.
sin.
And then they get married, and next thing you know,
They hate each other.
yeah, you move in and you find out that the guy that you've been seeing is a slob or chews his toenails or something like that. Yeah, right?
If you chew your toenails,
That's
I
gross.
will divorce you. First of all, I could not even be with you. You chew your toenails and you think you're going to put your mouth on me? No, sir.
Yo, that's crazy.
No,
Or-
sir.
Sally, well, there's a morning show across the street. Let me be specific. It's not in Knoxville. But the guy chews his toenails.
Ugh.
Let's see. I live in a city called Marseille.
Foot and
Marcel?
mouth disease.
I don't know if you know of it, but it's the most dangerous city in Europe. That's insane. Listen, I don't know, man. That might be a safe city compared to some of the cities here.
Athlete's too cheap.
Do what?
End up with athlete's tooth.
Wet. That S is wet. Oh, shoot. Here we go. People are going in whenever it comes to this guy who ghosted the girl because she asked him to wear a mask whenever they were going out. I think she works in healthcare. I just feel like it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
probably.
But there isn't a lot of people that wear masks, right? And so he just went over the top. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are your thoughts on the guy?
Like bad is in what?
Yeah, bad as being like 10.
I'd give him a 9.
Nah, yeah, he was
'Cause
close.
It was just too much. Like, and it's like, if that's the reason, that's so dumb. Because I mean, it's okay to have different opinions about stuff like this and still be with someone. Like, it's
Right.
not that big of a deal.
Right. And for me, I'm not out there in the streets wearing a mask every day or anything like that. But if you are, then that's fine. Go ahead. Wear your mask. N95 it up. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good morning. Go ahead. So you have you actually wear a mask, and what are your thoughts whenever it comes to this?
I pretty much think he just went over the top. To be honest with you, he could have been more mature and told her, like, well, hey, I don't wear masks. It's okay if you wear one. I don't really understand why he ghosted her for, just because she was more serious about wearing a mask. I still wear masks myself. I don't really mind. I wear them because I got small children, so I try to be cautious as possible because she is right. You really don't know what people got out here anymore.
Well, and
Right.
on the other end of that, are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so say you were dating someone new and you started talking to some guy, and he's like, "Hey, listen, do you really need to wear the mask? I don't wear a mask." Would you ghost him, or would you like have a talk with him and try to work things out, or what?
No, I would talk to him. I'd be like, okay, I understand that you don't wear masks, but, I'm still going to continue to wear mine because I just want to be safe. It's cool if you don't want to be safe, but I want to be safe. If you don't want to be with me, cool. We don't have to continue to talk anymore.
Boom, there you go.
Whew.
So to each their own. If you want to wear a mask, and then or not, you know what I'm saying? You choose. We are live. Check us out. We're on the Dex and Barbie T Twitch and YouTube. You all right, Barbie?
Yeah, I'm good.
And you can find us on the hot Facebook page. Coming up in just about 2 songs, this woman says moving in with her husband after 21 years ruined their marriage.
What?
Have you ever moved in with someone and realized,
Wait,
it ain't working?
21 years.
They
then
were-
she moved in?
Yeah.
Oh, girl. That was a setup for failure.
Was it?
Yeah, because after 20, wait, they didn't get it. They were dating for 21 years, then got married, or
No, they were married 21 years.
and she wasn't even living with him.
No, and then they decided to move into it, because I mean that's traditional, right? Yeah. I'll get you the details.
Oh,
all right, see what your
gosh.
thoughts are. But have you ever moved in with someone and realized, maybe it's your best friend, maybe it was someone you were dating?
I almost lost it on the Mascus.
Listen,
God
I know
bless.
you did. Hold on a second. Hi, good morning. Hang on just a second. Dude, this guy over here on Twitch, man. So yes, I'm watching you from a hospital because I got shot in my neighborhood. A guy asked me for money and I said no, and he put 2 bullets in my stomach.
Damn.
Shut the hell up. That's insane, dude.
And you're like,
And this is in France. This is the guy in France that we've been talking to.
what did he hit in your stomach? Did he hit any like important organs?
I
Like,
mean,
what are they gonna do?
I mean, it's
Glad
the
you're
stomach.
alive.
That's the organ, right? Goodness. You about lost it whenever I said mastices, did you? Oh, I lost the phone call. I feel bad. Gosh, I wish we could talk to the guy in France
Tell him
right
to
now.
call in.
I can't. That's a long distance call.
So
I don't even like.
nobody has that on their phone plan now. It's 2022. I thought it comes with, as long as you're in your country, you can dial out.
Yeah, why don't you go call somebody in a different? Go ahead, dial someone over there. Give us your number, and then Barbie's gonna call you from her phone. Hey, can you put our phone number down on the Twitch just in case he can call? Like I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about.
He can call, right?
He can't. Well, he's not going to be able to Facebook call, and we can't. Like he has to call our actual phone. Someone said Facebook call. Because if he doesn't call the actual phone, we can't put it through so you guys can hear or record it. So, but I would be curious.
Somebody just text me Mascus. God, I hate it.
There you go. We put that number down just in case you're still on there. Dang man, that's crazy. I'm hoping that you'll
Bless
get better.
you. Get your Mascus.
Yeah, get the mascus. Jeez. We actually have like radio station masks, don't we? Still have those?
Somewhere. I don't have mine. I don't know where it's at.
Kimberly over there on YouTube said, Dex, stop it. Did she say mascus? It's mask-is. Mascuses.
I think Tommy Lee deleted his post. or
No,
finally
it probably got
deleted.
banned. So Barbie sent this D pic of Tommy Lee because he posted it on Instagram. And it ended up,
Yeah, I
also
got
me.
It got taken down.
In my
Damn, did
neighborhood,
I
guys get
screenshot it?
shot every week. But this time
I
it was
did.
my turn to get shot. Dude, that's nuts, man. I hate that.
I screenshotted Tommy Lee. So if you want to see it, because it's taken down now. If you want to see it, I got you.
Okay, so you're distributing porn now.
It was a public post.
Interesting. God, I woke up to that and Barbie sent it in our little group chat, and I was like, you know what? I could have just gotten the headline. I didn't need to see the man's wang.
You did need to see that. Everybody
Um,
needs to see that this morning.
Goodness.
I call mine DNA donor.
Speaking of DNA donor, this guy is a DNA donor, right? Or a sperm donor, right? And he says that he's having a hard time finding love because every time, because he doesn't do it like the traditional way. You know what I mean? Like how like people will go and get like the fertility stuff and all of that kind of stuff, or get a sperm donor that way. He actually does it the old-fashioned way. Oh, you're having a hard time? Well, you don't have to pay for all of that.
He'll come and screw you.
Yeah,
God.
or you can, he'll just, squirt and then pop it up with a turkey baster. Hell, I don't know.
Jody,
But
I'm sending it to you.
that's how he does over however long he's been doing it. So,
And he can't find love.
and he can't find
How many
love.
kids has he fathered?
48.
Oh, yeah. F that.
But it's not like he's paying child support for him or anything like that. He has 10 more on the way. And he
But
says
he's
his
been
name's
screwing them all.
his name is Cal, and he is a sperm donor. He says that he offers his services for free, but can't find a girlfriend. I haven't dated in 10 years. I've told women before about what I do, and typically they're not interested after that point. They're just like, I understand you help women, but I wouldn't want someone who has children with another woman. Well, 48 children to be exact. It's a little much.
Sorry.
How bad are you talking about here, by the way? Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place, but to the guy in France,
Golly.
when I tell you that I have a crazy neighborhood, my little brother is involved in drug trafficking, and my cousin is also in the hospital, but he took a hammer blows. Good gosh, man.
Golly.
I need to look that stuff up. Let me get into that other story. Hold on a second. Here we go. All right, so the girl's name is Claire, says that they finally moved in with her husband. All right, she's been married for 20 years almost, and she says that now her marriage is doomed. She says that the couple moved in together, and she went to all of a sudden feeling like nothing was clean, and that's what it was. It was just the
His
fact
cleanliness?
his cleanliness, and it was just a mess. And so the thing is that they had lived apart for so long, and then you start moving in with each other, and it just got. Ugh.
Why were they living apart for 21 years?
I don't know the details on this. 55. She's 55. He's 49. They share a child. They have a kid. And they've been together for 20 years of marriage, but recently made the move, she says, that almost doomed their marriage. They finally moved in together, lived apart. Let's see. They said that it was the secret to the spark in their marriage.
Okay, and now it's over because they
She-
moved in.
Yeah, because she went from running her own home, keeping it tidy, to all of a sudden feeling like nothing was clean. It was just a mess. It was disgusting.
Well, just move back out. You don't have to get a divorce. Or is she just disgusted with him now? She doesn't want to even be with him.
Claire says they split their new house in two, and with each of them having their own bedroom and TV time.
So when do they come together?
I think it's just kind of like normal relationships. You know what I mean? Like they're married, but like, you know how you're dating someone new and you like see them every so often and you hook up and then you go to your home and they stay at their place.
Okay, see, yeah, no, I don't.
You couldn't do that?
No. And one thing I'm learning about myself, I actually do want to spend time with someone. If I like you,
Yeah.
I actually do want to be around you.
All the time?
Maybe not all the time, but especially in the beginning.
When
like
you
I
live,
need to,
when you live with them, you're smothering them.
Oof, wait a minute. I wouldn't go that far.
You're married. See, that's that's the whole point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So
if
you would be
love them-
okay. You'd be okay with living separately. He buys you a house, you live there, and he lives over in his house, and then every so often you guys meet.
I
Rich people
guess.
problems, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some expensive stuff.
I mean, that does sound nice, but I'd still want a lot of us time.
866-639-4689. What are your thoughts whenever it comes to this? And maybe you're in a current relationship like this where you're married and you live separately. Does it work out? I mean, like I've heard of sleep divorce where you sleep in separate
Yes,
beds.
That is true. I've learned that that's needed sometimes, especially if they're sleep.
Snorer like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't snore all the time. I don't.
866-639-4689. Thoughts whenever it comes to this? Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Dustin from Knoxville again.
What's up, Dustin?
What's up, Dustin?
Not much. So I've been married for 9 years. I sleep on the couch because I have rhythmic sleep disorder. I move a lot. I practically rock out to concerts in my sleep. It's kind of weird, but with that said, I personally dig the space time away and then hanging out. Like you're married, like you said. So I think being married, if you hung out all the time, you would definitely just get like super kind of tired, no matter how much you care or like the person, because liking them is more important than loving them, I think. 'Cause
Right.
You can love anybody, but it's a matter if you like that person or not. And I think, having your own space and your own hobbies and your own time, and sometimes even maybe your own sleeping quarters, works. And Barbie, to answer your question, just happens.
What do you
when
mean?
it happens, it happens.
Okay, so when it
So
happens,
when
it
you
happens,
come
and then
together.
and then afterwards, do you just go back to the couch?
It depends. Sometimes, like if you're tired or you're, it depends on the effort that was put in.
Oh.
So, because my thing is like, what if you just wake up in the middle of the night and you roll over and you're feeling a little frisky, but you on the couch, so you got to get up.
Okay, now that my wife also has to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to her job, so that's kind of a thing too.
No, we match.
But but this you might not want to put on the radio. This can just be adult conversation between us three.
Yeah.
Well, and Facebook Live.
Well, yeah. And so with that said, there have been times where I've just kind of like went in there and snuck up on her, and she liked it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there
Yes.
you go.
She
Okay.
liked it.
You are thoughtful.
She
Thank
was
you.
like, so yeah.
Oh, there
So
you go. I like it. Thank you, Dustin.
and I guess if you're a husband, you're allowed to creep up on your wife.
Yeah. No. Creep up on me, baby. Creep up.
All right. Thank you very much, Dustin.
Y'all be good.
You too.
Jesus. Brandon called you out. Barbie does snore.
Who is that? My friend Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
So what? It's okay for him to call you out?
You've never been around me sleep? Well, wait. Yeah, you have.
Multiple
You
times.
have.
Yes.
Y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, I wasn't gonna talk about this, but since it's there, I went out with a friend,
Huh?
and he was driving, and I fell asleep.
What do you mean he's driving?
He was driving where we were. We took like a little road trip because we were going somewhere.
Uh-huh.
And I fell asleep, and I was trying not to because I know if I put in a car, if I let my head back, it's a wrap. And I let out the loudest like snort, and it woke myself up, and I was so embarrassed. Oh,
Y'all thought I was kidding. Y'all think that I don't know Barbie. I
I
know
was
Barbie
so
better than
embarrassed.
anybody out there. Okay.
And then I just like be like, what the hell? And I was just like, Oh, it was so embarrassing, but whatever. It is what it is. I was tired. I was so tired. Am I on two? Oh, dang. I'm on both of the other hot pages. Uh-oh.
What?
I'm not seeing other comments. Hold on.
Stand by 2 minutes.
But yeah, that was like so embarrassing. It's okay though.
COVID is not over. Over on YouTube. I agree with that, especially in Japan, man. I'm telling you, trying to get over to Japan, whew, it is a whole mess. And man, when I talk to my mom, guys, sad news about my mom though. I'll tell you this. So my mom has to get a surgery. She already had surgery. Didn't tell me, just dropped that dime on me out of nowhere. Here I am at the Japanese embassy talking to her about something completely different.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I had to have a surgery." Hold on a second. There we go. And now she has to have another surgery on her heart, and she has to get a pacemaker put in to her heart. So prayers, if you can, whenever it comes to my mom.
Yes.
And yet she still is like, "Oh, why are you trying to come over here? You're crazy." I'm like, "Mom, because I mean, like now especially, you've got to have a heart thing." And so she's like, "Oh, that's okay. I'm tough. I go into surgery. I tell them what to do." So
Thank you, JoJo. Dex, can you bring me back some squid candles, please? What is that?
squid candles. I can look. You know what? We'll do a list of all the stuff that people want from Japan.
I mean, if you want snacks, there's a place in Atlanta, this grocery store. It's a World grocery store. Have you
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that? I love that place.
There's another place called Great Wall. When I was in Atlanta on Monday, I stopped by there. That's where I go. Like, if you really want to feel like you're in a different country, go there. Even the world markets are like, okay, it kind of feels that way, right? You go to the Great Wall, and you feel like you're in China. Like, all right, let's get into this. So this woman says that moving in with her husband after 21 years of marriage has ruined their marriage.
I know. She moved in with him and found out that he was a complete slob and just doesn't want to be with him anymore.
Well, and I think the big change was, she was used to running her own house. She kept it tip-top shape, clean,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. He was kind of the messy one, you know what I mean? And that you could be living with someone, and next thing you know, like their overall cleanliness and all that kind of stuff can ruin it, right? Next thing you know, what's the best way to say this? Like you resent them. There's
Yeah.
resentment that starts
Especially
building.
like he's a hoarder.
Right. Or she is a
Yeah.
hoarder. You know what I mean? Like their car is full of stuff. You can barely sit in the side seat. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. What?
Good morning. Go ahead. What about you, sir? So you're not in separate houses, but tell us about your sleeping arrangement.
Not much. So I've been married for 9 years. On the couch, because I have rhythmic sleep disorder, I move a lot. I practically rock out to concerts in my sleep. It's kind of weird. But with that said, I personally dig the space time away and then hanging out. Like you're married, like you said. So I think being married, if you hung out all the time, you would definitely just get super kind of tired, no matter how much you care or like the person, because liking them is more important than loving them, I think. Because you can love anybody, but it's a matter if you like that person or not. And Barbie, to answer your question, it just happens.
What do you
when
mean?
it happens, it happens.
Oh, talking about hooking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The love time.
And then after that, you go back to the couch. Get your ass back on the couch.
She doesn't want to experience that rhythm while she sleeps.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. Now, granted, I'm a much better sleeper now, but I'll never forget. I used to have the same kind of thing that Dustin guy had. I would have these vivid dreams, and next thing you know, I would swing, right? And there used to be this shadow box that was above the bed. Nothing hangs above my bed anymore, right?
Right.
But I swung up thinking that I was in a fight, and someone was trying to attack me, right?
Oh, God.
And then I hit the shadow box, and it fell, and it hit me in the face.
Ooh.
Okay? Keep in mind, I'm asleep at this point, right? And I'm having a dream about being in an attack.
Yeah.
So I close-fisted, punched the thing
Oh gosh.
across the room into the wall. It shattered in the wall. Thank goodness it didn't shatter on my face, right?
Right.
And then I woke up and realized what happened, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, could you imagine if I was sleeping next to someone?
Violent.
Yeah. Hook up with me at your own risk. You know what I'm saying?
My husband and I have separate houses, but that's because he doesn't know me yet. Coquithia. I like that. That's it.
Hey.
Me too. Ann said the same thing. Well, her and her husband have separate houses. How does that work for you, Ann? I hate having dreams because they always happen exactly the way I dreamed them. Like
Hey,
in real life, Tank?
Coquithia, and that's kind of interesting. So you're clairvoyant. Coquithia, you should work for The Simpsons, says, Dex, you got your ass kicked by a dream. I did not. Did you not follow that story?
Yeah, he
The
was punching.
shadow box was shattered. Me? I mean, granted, I had like a bloody lip, not going to lie. I was like, oh, hell.
That's like
But yeah.
falling asleep and dropping your phone in your face
Mm.
in bed. I've done that so many times.
Yes. Yeah.
So many times.
Mm. I've made food in my sleep, used the stove and all. Listen, dude,
Never
maybe
have
that's
I
a
ever.
good topic for us tomorrow for Friday. Oh, wait, you're going to be out. Barbie's going to be out tomorrow. But I always love doing the sleepwalking stories. Tank,
Those are good.
you'll feel
Yeah.
like right at home because there's so many insane stories that come in whenever it comes to that. Have y'all ever been, Barbie's dealt with that, Nikki, talking about sleep paralysis?
I had that the other day.
The other day?
Yeah, this week. I had that.
Mm.
It's demons, man. They trying to chase me.
I don't know about that.
It is.
Uh,
And I faced it head on this time, y'all. I did.
How did you face it?
I was like, get the back. Yeah.
And the demon responded.
Yeah.
And then you could move?
Yeah. And then like usually I say Jesus like but this time I was like, get the F back, and I was like
Mm.
cussing it out.
Mm. On YouTube.
Sleep with your broom under your bed. Does that work? Does that work?
What is that?
I have a broom right outside my door.
Tank said I dreamed Michael Jackson's death a week before it happened. Shut up.
I've had moments like that. Like I'll dream something. Usually when I dream that I'm pregnant, it's usually somebody.
I've
around
heard you
me.
say that before.
If I
Yeah.
dream that I'm pregnant, it's somebody around. And I have had those dreams, and it was and I forget about it, and then like somebody will come and tell me. Like one of my friends just told me she's pregnant. So
Dang.
yup, because it's always scary. Because I'm like, nope, 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 not me.
Larry over there on YouTube. One of my ex-girlfriends says that I talk in my sleep, and it scared her the first time. If something's bothering me or someone has pissed me off, I'm gonna talk about it in my sleep. I can't even
What?
imagine. Yeah, that
Golly,
kind of
just
conversation.
imagine.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Stuck me for $2.
My mom would talk in her sleep sometimes, and her eyes would be open. She'd sleep with her eyes open.
Yeah. Over on YouTube, I got my vaccine and booster shots like
Yes.
an educated person.
Tank, I need you to dream that I'm a billionaire.
Yo, we gotta wait for that Mega Millions to get back up there to do those kinds of numbers. And isn't that the case? Like, it's down to like what, 50 million right now?
I would
Chump
take
change.
that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna buy a ticket for it.
I am. I'm gonna buy a ticket. And I'm not gonna tell you. And I'm just gonna be like, "Yep, I won Mega Millions, bitch."
When's the last time you bought a ticket? You've been talking about it for a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna do it one of these days. I have a question. What if I was to buy a ticket like out of state? Would I have to pay that state's taxes
Wherever you
and
live.
my state taxes?
It's wherever you live. I've heard rumors that if you win the lottery, you need to immediately move down. Like if your ticket hits, you need to immediately move to Puerto Rico.
Oh, I will. That's
Because, not because you want to, but because taxes wise, if you live in Puerto Rico, they won't tax the lottery there. You'll still get federal, but I think the state tax doesn't hit you.
ooh.
Yeah, at least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true. So
Let me get a PO box in Puerto Rico.
it's not. No, you have to live there, so a PO box ain't gonna do S.
I mean, that's my address.
you got to live there.
Okay, I'll find an address.
All right, fam. It's time for us to wrap up our live. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will talk to you guys. I believe Monday is going to be the next time that we do the live. I'll have a haircut by then, so I won't look like Justin Bieber.
Right, because you've got the bangs.
Yeah, I know. It's like
It's long. You could do a swoop.
I know.
Do one. Let me give you a swoop and a part.
Baby.
Let me give you a part and a swoop, like Richie Rich.
Can you imagine doing that kind of part down the middle?
Oh, alpha. Oh
No,
my gosh. For
yeah.
Halloween, that's what you should do.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Alfalfa and
No.
stick your. I'll be. What's her name?
I was so pissed last Halloween. I was Dragon Ball Z. Was it Goku? And everyone was like, "Oh, you're Naruto." No, I'm Goku. Who's that? The hell? All right, I'm done. See you guys.
Bye.